in the UK doing his flexing. Don't forget, the reason I flex is to show you guys at any age you can look strong and fit and muscly at any age. Remember that. I'm 57 in July, and I just thought I'd do a little live in my kitchen and just talk about, firstly, I'll quickly tell you my successes, and then I'm going to go through some of the bad foods that my family eat that I beg them not to eat. So 11 months ago, or nearly 11 months ago, I decided that I was fed up with having a giant belly. You've all heard this story before. My face had changed. I felt tired. I felt weak. My ulcerative colitis was much worse. I was going to the toilet up to 8 times a day. I felt old. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. My brother had said to me, you need to sort yourself out, because he was worried about me. I felt a bit miserable. I was fed up. My sleeping was bad. My dandruff had got really bad. My gums were bleeding. And my beautiful young wife, I was embarrassed about how I'd let myself go. I was eating a mixed diet, so obviously lots of breads and grains, fruits, salads, chocolates, pizzas, sweets. I said sweets, haven't I? So my diet, I was just eating a bit of everything. And don't forget the recommended balanced diet that we're told to eat. Most of it isn't even good for us, but we're told that it is. So when I see my family eating now, because I only eat meat, eggs, fish, fatty meat, I have salt, I have butter, I've completely stopped all the fizzy drinks, I've completely stopped anything that turns to sugar. I don't have any weird oils, like vegetable oils. This is what my family eat. I only have natural animal oils. I do almost all my cooking is done in animal fats that come out of my meats. Yeah? Remember, all the goodness you could ever want in a diet comes out of your meat, especially your red meat, guys. And this is the crap that my family eat. This turns to sugar and it is made of wheat. Come on, guys. Really bad for you. Cheap crap that is pushed at us. Bagels. Pita bread. None of it is good for us. None of it. It's really bad. Cereals. Really bad for us. Don't have it. You do not need to have breakfast in the morning. Don't do it, guys. And adding sugar makes it even worse. All the things that have been recommended that we should eat, like everything I've just shown you, and using vegetable oils, this is poison. Using margarines is a lie. The balanced diet that has been recommended to us for the last 70 years is a lie. It is not good for us. It's actually causing inflammation throughout your body. It's causing autoimmune problems. It's causing depression, anxiety, even bipolar. It helps cancers grow. It can block your arteries and can seriously damage your heart. So you need to get rid of all of the crap. Now, one of the first things I did for my kids, because they wouldn't listen to me, is get rid of margarine, and I just started using spreadable butter, which isn't perfect because it has a tiny bit of rapeseed oil in it. Rapeseed oil is really bad for you, but this was better than what they were having. And I do ask them to try and use my animal fats to cook in, but they don't listen to me, so I'll have a bit of olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. It's just better than them using the poison. Yeah, so I'll give you an example. Like, my wife will bring them home a packet of triple chocolate. She wants to treat her kids, but this is poison. This can only harm them. It does serious damage to your body. Yeah, and every time I say to my wife, look, here's another one, look, granola. This is pushed at us as being healthy foods. This is so bad for you. This will cause serious inflammation. Stay away from all this crap, yeah? you have to eliminate all the bad foods. Get rid of all of the bad foods. And when I say bad foods, anything that turns to sugar, that's bad foods. Anything ultra processed, anything that says low in fat, or anything promoted as a diet product, as a healthy product, a healthy option, it's a lie. None of it's good for you. I'll tell you what's good for you. And I know I always say it over and over again. It's the same message, always is the same. Fatty meats, any meats, eat the fat, cook in the fat, have some salt, cook in butter, have some eggs, have some fish, some prawns, some omelettes. And I'm telling you, oh yeah, eliminate all the fizzy drinks, the alcohol, only drink water, and you are gonna get better. You are gonna lose weight. You're gonna feel younger. You're gonna love life. You're gonna wake up every day feeling like a new person. You're gonna reverse all your medical problems. You are gonna reverse your high blood sugars. If you're pre-diabetes, that will fall away. If you're type 2 diabetes, that will fall away. And you will emerge as this new person. So guys, it's such a simple diet. And I know that there's a lot of people that think the carnivore diet or keto diet is crazy. I would rather than just try and convince you that it's not crazy, just go onto YouTube, look at all the big doctors that are pushing the carnivore diet, the keto diet, like Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Anthony Chaffee, Dr. Sean Baker. There's another one called Homestead How, he's not a doctor, he's just a success story. Look at all the success stories that have happened from people that have tried the carnivore diet, tried the keto diet. Now the keto diet will allow you some low carbs, some nuts. That could be a great start for you guys before you go on to carnivore diet. And you don't have to be super strict on carnivore where you're literally just eating steak and water. You can have all of the meats, all of the fishes, and all the eggs, and a little bit of dairy, bit of cheese, and just to mix it up a bit. Like I will have a nice cheese omelette or a prawn omelette. I love eggs and bacon. The fat on the bacon is just so good for you, and eggs and bacon will stop you feeling hungry all the time. So I do recommend that you have a fast in the first month to try and give your digestive system a rest, and this will also help weight loss. And this is a tough month for you because you still will be very hungry, because don't forget, your body has been used to living off sugar for your whole life. So all of a sudden, you're trying to change your body to be fat adapted, so it learns to live off the fat in your body for energy, which does take a while. But remember, we as human beings have been living off fat in our bodies and protein, and all the goodness that comes from our meats, all the vitamins and minerals and fatty acids, for millions of years. So this isn't a new thing for your body. It's a new thing for you if you've only been alive for, for sort of the last 10,000 years, where we've all been living off breads and wheats for thousands and thousands of years, but we've all been getting very unwell, dying way too young, having way too many medical problems, and being way too medicated. Yeah, because let's face it, all of these doctors are giving you medication that just doesn't work. It numbs everything, but it doesn't cure. It actually, in the long run, I would say that your medical conditions get worse. Yeah, especially autoimmune problems like IBS, IBD, ulcerative colitis, and then you've got anxiety and depression, and they're trying to make you feel happier by giving you Prozac, etc. And we all know the more pills they give you to try and make you feel happier, the more addicted you get, so the more you want, and then in the end, it just makes you more depressed. And we also know that sticking to the recommended diet of eating 4 or 5 times a day and having a breakfast and snacking on low-calorie diet products and low-fat products just keeps us hungry. That's all it does. When you have anything that's got sugar in it, because our bodies are addicted to sugar, you just want more of it. You want more chocolate, more sweets, more snacks, and you're grazing all day on crap that is making you very unwell. And then we wonder why we're so unwell when we're filling ourselves with pasta and rice and potatoes. There's the usual thing that I always say, fruit and salad and vegetables are not as good for you as you think. They are full of oxalates. Look up oxalates. Oxalates can do serious harm to your body. So, and I could waffle on and on, guys, but try the diet just for a few weeks. Let me know how you get on. See if it's better than a low calorie deficit diet. See if your energy levels suddenly seem better. See if your health problems start to subside. And I would say even within a week, you might notice a massive change. And the biggest benefit for me when I switched from being sugar adapted to being fat adapted, so basically my body started to live off its fats, which is why we lose weight when we're on the carnivore diet and keto diet, I felt young. I felt 25, 30 years younger. My energy levels were like I was 18 years old again. And did I know that it was gonna reverse my ulcerative colitis? No way. I'm telling you now, guys, I never for a second thought it was gonna get rid of my ulcerative colitis that I'd had for over 10 years, where I was told by my doctor to shove this up my bum. Yeah, come on, guys. It's called prednisolone. It's a rectal medicine that is full of steroids that all it does is damage you. And yes, it reduced some inflammation very temporarily for a few days. And I was told I had to take that for the rest of my life. And my long-term prognosis was they may have to remove part of my colon and that I was basically never going to be the same again. And not one person in the medical world that saw me told me that it's because of the foods I'm eating. Not one person. They gave me the impression it was a genetically passed down thing that I was born with, and that's just the way it was. And that is such a lie, because in the end I have proved after nearly 11 months of being on this diet that I caused all of my illnesses, all of them. That includes bleeding gums, dandruff, low energy levels, lack of sleep, achy bones all over, and the big one, ulcerative colitis, and even pre-diabetes. Because yes, all these foods are going to push you into becoming type 2 diabetic. And do you really want that? Do you know the complications that you get from being type 2 diabetic? There are many, many illnesses. You can even lose limbs. So to cut a long story short, I highly recommend you eliminate all the crap foods, stick to fatty meats and eggs and salt and water, and you will not only cure yourself, you will be reborn as a new person and you will thank me. Okay, guys, I'm off. Remember, I'm 56 years old, 57 in July, and I feel amazing. Take care, guys. I'll give you a wave.